What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt Taville with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some more news concerning Anthony A.J. Joshua. Get this. Finally, Anthony Joshua names the fighter who dropped him in sparring, okay? And he said he had some adversity or whatever. At this time, the heavy-handed pair helped each other. Okay, when Joshua was still an amateur, Price was a heavyweight prospect in the professional ranks who had captured a bronze medal at the 2008 Olympics. At this time, the heavy-handed pair helped each other out by sparring, and during one session, Price was able to floor Anthony Joshua. The Watford man recalled the incident when preparing for his fight with Eric Molina 8 years ago. He said, "Yes, he dropped me in sparring and I continued training, and that's why I am here now," said Joshua. In a sense, you have to look at those things as a blessing in disguise, because in boxing, a lot of people get dropped, get hurt, and then they go on and do great things. Those are the words of AJ, and let me counterpunch. Well, I've already knew about that. I haven't addressed it because, I mean, it was 8 years ago. What's to address about that? This is pretty much pointless to me because I anticipated something more recent. Don't give us something we pretty much already know about Price. At least talk about Dubois, because Dubois is not really talked about enough, especially when sparring Dubois, and Dubois was rumored to knock down AJ too. You know, Daniel Dubois didn't wallow in it, okay, but he didn't deny it. But what I want to hear is what happened to him in 2019. See, there was rumors as Joey DeWaco, or who else was in that camp? It was another fighter. You know, was it Rafael? No, it wasn't Rafael Akchapiri. It was another fighter. But one of those fighters were rumored to drop Anthony Joshua, and not only do that, they were rumored to give him a concussion in the meantime. So I don't know how true that is. I don't really know how, I don't know what this is the relevance of. And since we don't know how true it is with Joey DeWaco or whoever the guy was that dropped AJ and supposed to impaired him greatly before going in there with Andy Ruiz, why are we here? Because that's what we need to hear. We don't need to hear any shit about, oh, well, yeah, I got floored 8 years ago. That's just like telling someone, that's like being a snitch and telling a cop something they already know. You know, like, who cares about that? They want information that we can use. And this is not usable. I will say this. Price is a heavy-handed fighter. He is. But what has Price done lately? He got knocked out by Povetkin in a really good fight. Don't get me wrong. Povetkin is a warlord of his own right. He's too old, and he made his statement by knocking out the WBC interim heavyweight champion Dillian Whyte out cold. So, but no, I think, you know, AJ mentioned this simply because he was trying to show people like, hey, I can take a licking and keep on ticking, and that's what shapes and forms and molds me to this day. That's what he's saying. But other than that, it was pretty much pointless to me because I wanted to hear more about the recent knockdowns and drops and, you know, scuffles in sparring versus some shit that happened a decade ago. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Anthony Joshua naming the person who dropped him in sparring. Of course, please subscribe, and you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!